Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join this beautiful and amazing community that we are creating. I've never been one to believe in dieting or just like adopting a lifestyle or just way of eating that I'm not able to do for the long run. So earlier on in this journey, I started looking for like healthy swaps to meals that I would normally like to have. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 of those swaps that I've learned to adopt on this journey and things that would help you guys as well. I understand that like just living a healthier life and choosing healthier options can be very daunting, and sometimes it's just very difficult to let go of things that you have eaten all your life. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get into it. The first one is swapping out white bread for whole grain options or sprouted options. White bread is simply made from white flour, and I'm not gonna lie, the fluff on white bread like just simply makes it like less satisfying to swap for whole grain options. But white bread is actually just empty carbs. Like it has no nutrients, and a lot of times like sugar and preservatives are added on to give it like a longer shelf life. While it gives like an amazing feel when you're eating, I would swap to like whole grain options. The one that I like to have is this multiseeded bread and sourdough bread as well. I just recently started eating this multiseeded bread, and I wouldn't lie, it actually tastes amazing. I would usually have it in sandwich form just like this, and to be very honest, when you get into this you would hardly miss like white bread. Yeah, I really love this. It's made with whole grain flour, organic oats, and I'll leave the rest of the ingredients on the screen. The next one, cereals. This one really got me as well, like at the beginning and even into like my journey. For some reason I would see cereals that were marketed as healthy and would just take their word for it, and so I would say swap cereals for oats. 99% of cereals that are sold in the stores can be unhealthy, and when I say unhealthy, a lot of them have sugars, a lot of them have like preservatives and just things that can be really harmful to the gut and just like overall health. I mean, I think the worst of them all would be cereals for kids. Like I just cannot, and so I would say swap out cereals for oats if you're really an oats person. The oat that I really like to take is this one by Bob's Red Mill. I know that they now have a supplier in Nigeria that makes it a lot cheaper to get, compared to shipping from the US. If you live in the US, if you live in the UK, then this is just an easier option to get. Oats can actually be buildable. You can add whatever it is that you want to sweeten it and just make it what it is that you want it to be. But like buying store-bought cereals that have a lot of preservatives and have added sugar and sometimes milk, nah. Like that this is something that has really helped me, and this also can be very painful because a lot of people do this blindly and not knowingly. It's like a lot of the things that are marketed in the supermarkets that are marketed to be healthy are very unhealthy. And so if there's one rule that I'm going to leave you guys with today, it is really to distrust every kind of marketing that is put out there that that is marketed as healthy until proven. And proving it would be looking through ingredients and seeing that those ingredients meet whatever criteria that you have created for yourself. The next thing I'm going to talk about is oils. Swapping unhealthy options for healthier options. There are a lot of saturated fatty oils in the market, and while in the past fat had a very bad reputation, fat is actually healthy for us. So it just depends on the kind of fats that you're using and including in your diet. Healthy fats like olive, avocado are just very good for our body. Saturated oils like canola oil, sunflower oil, and there are just a number of them. Vegetable oils that are on the aisles in the supermarkets are actually very inflammatory and just not great for us. The oil that I like to use is olive oil, but avocado oil is also a very good option. Like everything that I cook, I use olive oil for it, and most especially extra virgin olive oil. I would say that because oils are something that we use daily, swapping out oils early on would actually make the difference in just how you feel and how you look. No point actually using oils that would clog your your inside and give you high cholesterol and all of those things that we don't like. This next one, I cannot believe that this is who I become. I love fried plantain. Like, I can eat fried plantain all day, every day, with everything that I have and just be fine. And so to find a healthy option to frying plantain, and I still have fried plantain sometimes, but because I like to have it so much, finding a healthy option to this that doesn't feel like I'm depriving myself and still feels like I'm having the same thing is just amazing. I like to bake my plantain, I like to bake sweet potato, and just any other thing that I would have fried in the past, I just bake. And oh my god, like the texture of like baked stuff is just amazing. Like, you would not miss anything that you would normally fry. You get to use less oil, the oil isn't fried, and so you don't get inflamed from like the frying process of anything that you normally fry. Just amazing. The last thing I'm going to talk about is swapping white rice for brown rice. Guys, I like to eat rice. If I could, I would eat it every day, and to be able to still eat it most days and not feel like my weight is fluctuating, or like blood sugar level rises and all of that, has just been amazing. Brown rice isn't the Nigerian ofada rice. People sometimes mistake them. If you haven't tried brown rice, you need to try it. It doesn't have any flavor, it doesn't give anything away. It literally feels like white rice, and so you can actually use it in all of the dishes that you normally use white rice for. It is amazing. The difference is with white rice, like the nutrients have been stripped to get the white rice, and brown rice is literally rice in its original state without the nutrients stripped, and just with all the bran and everything that the rice comes with. Something that I wanted to note before I actually leave is to be mindful of seasonings that you use. I know that there are people that love using like the Maggi cube and no cube, and I would just say that that is something that I've also like removed from my cooking, and now I use curry, crayfish, and like some other seasonings, some healthier seasonings. I don't use seasoning cubes of any sort. I just personally think that they're unhealthy and are packed with like just a lot of things that are not necessary. And so I would just say that, because for me, I'm so mindful of things that I use every day and things that I use to cook in most dishes. I would say that be mindful of seasonings that you use and just swap accordingly. And so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around and staying till the end of this video. If you have things that you've swapped like in your own health journey and things that have made a difference for you, please leave a comment in the comment section and let us know. I'm very open to trying out things and just seeing what other people are doing on their own health journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.